Hey guys, this is chess coach Andrew Rankin with UTOP Chess Institute. Welcome back to another 15-10 game. Let's wish our opponent hello, good luck, have fun. And we have d4, e6. So it looks like our opponent wants to go into a French defense if I played the move d4, but I'm not going to do that. So knight f3 or c4 is the question. Knight f3 seems a little bit more flexible, but let's play c4. Armod Super King is our opponent. Plays into a Benoni. That's interesting. It's played 600 games, so that's a good sign. High number of games just means the chance your opponent is cheating is probably a much less chance than if they made their account yesterday. So let's see what kind of Benoni we get. We could get a closed Benoni. We could get an open Benoni. He plays e5, so he closes the pawn structure. But I feel like this is a bit of a waste of time, because if he plays e5 in one move, I'm not going to take. So most of the time, they play e6, then comes, well, if they play e6, they're going to take on d5. And if they're going to play a regular Benoni, they'll play c5, d6, and then they'll just push e5 in one go. He plays there. I think the move here is to play e4. So e4, f4. Could even play g3. Also e4, f4, queen h5 check, and then I think this pawn falls. Yeah, let's play e4. I don't think he can play f4 because of this queen check hitting the pawn. Yeah. Now I'm pretty sure we're supposed to take, and then when the bishop takes back, I think we even offer bishop d3. I know that there's a line here. Let's take. We have control over e4. I think you're supposed to play bishop d3 to prevent this. I think the knight can come here. Or we go knight to e2 and then to g3 and then we sink the knight into here. It's also, this makes sense. Bishop drops back though. Doesn't give us the option of chasing it. So here, 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 here. Takes, takes. The idea is to put pressure on d6 so that he doesn't have this kind of thing, so that we just take. So yeah, let's go knight e2, knight g3. f5 Benoni. I know this is supposed to be really bad. But clearly e4 is begging for a knight, so knight goes to g3 and then to e4. Makes a lot of sense. I guess he's going to play bishop to g6, sidestepping knight to g3. So bishop g6, knight g3 anyway, knight f6, bishop d3, bishop takes, queen takes. We trade off our light square bishop, which is actually our bad bishop because of this pawn chain. I don't know, it's hard to say if it's a bad bishop, but this is probably his best piece because he has these dark square pawns, so leaving him with this bishop on e7, probably a good thing. The problem is the queen and bishop always control these key squares over here. They always threaten to come out. Queen, whenever the queen can hop over to h4, usually not a fun time. Maybe we'll try and take advantage of that idea from the white side. Queen on h5. Then after bishop d3, bishop takes, queen takes, then I guess the queen can come over to h3, and maybe we can use this long diagonal with the queen. This would be a blunder because of knight g3. So knight f6, knight g3, bishop g6, bishop d3, bishop takes, queen takes, knight d7, knight e4, knight takes, knight f6. Then we have this bishop g6, bishop here. Maybe we trade off the dark square bishop. Queen takes, and then our knight is a monster on e4. If we trade enough pieces, I think we're just better because of the knight on e4. So if that happened, we would trade all the minor pieces except for one pair. And we would trade off our dark square bishop for his knight, which would get to f6. And then he would end up with a bishop on f6, staring at nothing, and our knight sitting on e4. So it looks like we're going to go into that. At least so far we are. So e4 is clearly the square of contention in this game. I like that the bishop can come to g5, pinning the knight whenever we want. Do have to be really careful about if the bishop comes here and our knight goes and our bishop goes here. He has the knight takes d5. So maybe our plan isn't quite as awesome as we thought. Bishop here, knight takes d5. If his bishop is still here, because then our bishop's hit and we don't have time to take this because then we lose the bishop on g5. So bishop to e7 here is really important because it stops bishop g5. So he doesn't play it. Bishop g5. That is such a weird move. He's gonna fianchetto his bishop, but then he doesn't ever get this tactic. So part of me wants to play knight g to e4. Stops the knight from ever coming here, so you'll have to take, but then when I take, it still stops the knight from coming here. Also, the queen is nice, protecting this and this, so that he doesn't have the b5 pawn push. So yeah, knight g to e7 here looks very tempting. So bishop here, castles, castles. Then bishop g5. And we can trade for the get the bad bishop versus good knight versus bad bishop. So do I jump in now? You go in with this bishop or this knight. Also go here. But if he goes here, then we take, then knight here, and then he drops the bishop back. But then we always have this knight just anchored here. It looks really good. The queen can slide over here. The knight also has g5. Maybe bishop g5 here is just crushing. But I do like having a knight here to take on this pawn if he plays knight. Oh, if he goes knight there, though, he does his bishop guards. Oh yeah, let's go bishop g5. Just play 2 knights. This is a mistake. So now knight here, and if he goes knight here, we take with check. Here, so I guess he's gonna move the queen. Always just take, and then go knight here. You can't defend this pawn. So knight g to e4. Let's say castles. Bishop takes, knight moves here. How does he defend this pawn? Alright, isn't that just a free pawn with check? Could even take this and then this. No, that seems a bit greedy. We got what we wanted. We got the D pawn. Now we just go back, threatening this. Can we take this? Or are we getting too greedy? Queen goes here. Then I think our knight's trapped. So knight takes, queen c7. Our knight gets trappy pooed. That is no bueno. Do we castle and then just put a rook on the e file? Yeah, let's castle. So we still have e4. I'm thinking of just taking and then playing knight e4 and trading off here. Because if we take, his bishop's just going to be a bad piece. Yeah, let's take and then just play knight e4. Ooh, we also have this. Now we're threatening this. We're also threatening to take and then take here. Now we take here and go here. What the heck is he doing? This just wins the bishop, forks the queen and him. This is a strange game. We can also take, but then queen c7 again. So let's go here. Bishop's like stuck. We also have this. Now we're always threatening to take and then take the e pawn. So rook will come to the e file. Maybe rook a to e1. If he ever puts pressure here, we can just play b3. It's gonna go here, but after it takes, I don't really care. We could also push. Let's go rook a to e1. Threatening knight takes, king takes. Ooh. But now we can rook lift, I think. Really put some pressure here. Here. We also have this. This knight is just a monster. When he played the closed Benoni, I was kind of expecting something a little bit better, to be honest. We're down, or he's down 2 pawns. Let's not count the game out yet. Oh, here. Can't move the pawn. You could go here, but then you go here. About f4, pawn takes, rook takes. He has this check. No, we guard that. This check. No, he has this check. And we can go here. Here and then here, maybe. We create luft. We also continue the attack. Here moves the king. Here. That just seems like a really strong pawn, and once again the bishop is stuck. Yeah, let's go h4, h5. When in doubt, harry the h pawn. What the heck? Queen takes? Am I missing something? No. Alright, let's say good game, well played. Although, not well played, to be honest. But let's look at the analysis. Queen takes bishop. Yeah. Very confused. This person played like in 1800 maybe? e5, not a good move. e4 here. Yep, that's what I thought. We take. Oh, it wants bishop d3 immediately. I think I knew that. But either way, we get this just crushing e4 square. Bishop goes back, and now, yeah, we trade bishops, and his light squares are just so weak. And a knight here is just super strong. Yeah, and the bishop needs to be on e7, so that if we go bishop to g5, he has knight takes d5, and then if bishop takes bishop, he can retreat with the knight. So it just wins a pawn, and probably the game, because white's center basically falls apart after that. But if you're gonna fianchetto the dark square bishop, you should play an open Benoni and not play this move e5. So pin the knight, put the knight in the center. See, look, I mean, this is +3, and we're 12 moves in. It was +2.4 on like move 3, I think. Move 4, it was +2.2. Now he drops a pawn, it's +7. Wow. Castles. Queen takes. Wow. Queen takes. Oh, because this is mate. I saw the g6 pawn too late. But he drops another pawn. We go here. Does it want to take that bishop? I doubt it. This knight is so strong. This bishop sucks. Rook a to e1. Not what we played, but we did in a little bit. Now, same move? No. f4. Played rook a to e1. Rook e3. Almost. h4. Bishop takes, and the game's over. All right, guys. Well, that one was short and sweet. I like it. But hopefully you found that educational. Basically, the Benoni is all about attacking the d6 pawn. Really hard to defend for black, and it's a good target for white. So I hope you guys found that useful, and now I'm going to go for my walk to digest the buttered chicken I ordered from the Indian restaurant near my place of work. So take care, guys. Bye.